I'm so glad that you could make it. You ain't even had to call. Whether you two-step with the best of them or top shots at the bar, or whether you came here just to twerk and clap it up for your favorite part. Don't make us no fucking difference. Just don't stand there on that wall. Little mama, get up. Little mama, get up. We don't give a damn if it's liquor in your cup. Big dip and get up. Yeah, it's finna get just finish twisting up. Go ahead, get up. Go ahead. And it's okay to bob your head and get your feet on stuff. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. Yeah, fam, get up. 'Cause we don't give a damn, get up.
Back to work tomorrow.
Hey man, look, it gotta happen. Ain't no way around it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can give me a little couple seconds to get up in here. Get in here, get in here, get in here. You know what I'm saying? Already. I mean, I always ultimate respect, bro. Shout out to bro, always give us such a vibe. Give us time to vibe anyway. So shit. We'll let them get in and shit. We'll goddamn just catch a little flow real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of chocolate on the screen. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, y'all better appreciate this for what this is. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, you know, most of this melanin in one spot usually will blow your goddamn camera up, blow your screen up. You dig what I'm saying? But shit, hey man, we here for positive vibes. You dig what I'm saying? Positive vibes and jacked up times. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, man, what up? What up, Bubba? It's your man QUEZEE, ball buddy from the Berg with the beard. This is the ShellTalk Podcast. What it do, man? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Always blessed to be in the building, man. Shout out to your baby mama favorite baby daddy, Obi-Wan Kenobi, son. You dig what I'm talking about? Always on the goddamn ones and twos, making us look so smooth, so fresh, so smooth. Hey, man, listen. Before we get started, shout out to Charles Webster III. What up, brother? You know what I'm talking about? Like, good for you chopping in, man. Bro, always keep us with a vibe and shit. Keep us moving smooth. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, shout out to bro, man, and Frozen One Productions. You know what I'm talking about? As you can see, again, it's usually just me with all of the melanin. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, you feel me? Bro, get me about around 11:45 every day. I look about 11:45 on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, it's about 3 o'clock on the screen worth, because I got some extra melanin to my left. Hey, what's your name, love?
I am Shawntel The Prototype.
Talk. We appreciate you coming through, man. Blessed to have you here. You dig what I'm saying? So before we get started, right? Tell us just a little bit about Shawntel The Prototype. You know what I'm talking about? Just give us a little Cliff Note version, because we want to know who we got in, who I invited to the cookout up here today. You dig what I'm talking about? Let me know what's going on for real.
Okay, well, first of all, you and I go back.
Talk that talk. That's
a whole different subject.
Talk that talk.
Go back grade school.
Talk that talk.
Shawntel The Prototype that you're looking at in front of you. I'm just a lingerie model from Orangeburg.
Dope.
That's it.
Dope shit.
You know, I'm a fitness trainer. I train plus size women to feel and look amazing.
All right.
And I'm just out here to laugh, have a good life, and raise my kids. That's it.
As you should, man. Beautiful shit, man. Awesome to see. Shout out to the Berg, man. Listen, this is the type of talent that we got walking around here, man, on a regular basis. That's really not. It's not presented. It's just not appreciated. I think people sometimes see it, but it's just not there. And sometimes I think a lot of our kids don't really see the inspiration they need to see from knowing that all of these different kinds of resources are here. So I appreciate you being here, and folks to know that There are individuals that are here that look just like them, that from the same place that they are, that are all about women empowerment, that are all about fitness, all about just kind of handling your business as a woman and just being an inspiration. That's big shit. You dig what I'm saying? Already, definitely a blessing. You dig what I'm saying? So before or after all of that, right? So well, shout out to all of the faithful, right? You dig what I'm telling me? Hey, what up, big dog? Yeah, I'm talking about love, big dog. All of the faithful, you might, if you tuned in not long ago, we had a conversation about whether you can support someone through a mental crisis, right? And ultimately, whether it made more sense to work it out at home or whether you let them go, right? And that was kind of the basis of the conversation, right? So I got a message from my beautiful friend, you know what I'm talking about? And said, look, y'all need some female perspective on this. You dig what I'm saying? Like you did. So if y'all been watching, y'all see that I asked for the longest to have some females on the panel. I'm not going to put that all on her. And she might have got some of that energy too. Definitely. You dig what I'm saying? Like she probably got a couple strays from that energy as well. But that's another whatever, another story, another day. You know what I'm talking about? So I want to spin the block and first off, y'all make sure y'all tap into that show, dope show. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so make sure you tap into it, right? But so you tell me, right? And wait. All right, so for a recap, the concept was, if your significant other was getting beat up by life in a multitude of ways, one of them including your relationship, but it's only because it's impacted by all of the other things that they've been going through, right? So losing a loved one, financial issues, behavioral issues with the kids, in and out of your relationship, step kids, all of this is going on all at one time, they come to you and say, hey, look, for a weekend, I just need to go. We're in South Carolina. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to drop you my low. I'm going to go there. You know what I'm talking about? Get my head straight. And I'll be back on Sunday. Right? My question was, would you support them through doing that? And if so, does that come with any extra stipulations? What does that look like? Can you support them? So to that question, you say what?
Okay, first question: are we in a relationship or are we married? You're
in a relationship, and talk. Let's pull the mic a little closer, and make sure they can hear us, and make sure we good go. So we're in a relationship. Okay. Let's give it the best case scenario. Let's say you're married. Even I mean, that part in my mind is null and void. So you're married. Let's make it the best case scenario. You are married.
We're married.
Correct.
Yeah, I definitely want you to go out and be able to have your time to get your head right. Because life is beating us all up. And if I didn't catch that in the beginning, like if I'm not noticing the signs, I already feel like I'm dropping the ball. Like if if you had to come tell me that, babe, I need a break, and me not noticing the hardship of everything that you're carrying on your back, I feel as though I dropped the ball somewhere. So of course, hell, I might be the one book the room for you.
I dig it.
What else you want to do? Do you want to stay in? You want to order room service? Like what do you want to do? Because just in a relationship, we always talk about the whole 50-50 thing, and I really hate that concept, period. Because sometimes a male will need more than a woman at that time. I may have more to pour into you than you have to pour into me. Because of course you are the head of the household. You're making all the decisions, and I'm just rolling, just waiting for that time you tell me or tap me on the shoulder and be like, babe, I need you to take over this right now because I need some time. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna support my man in that.
Dope shit. So now, I want to unpack that because you said a lot of jewels, right? So I want to make sure we run back on them and make certain too that. All right. So first, before we do that, let me ask you this question: what difference did it make whether you were in a relationship or married?
Because when you're married, sick, broke, down and out, I have to take you for everything.
Right.
In a relationship, not so much.
Okay.
We can break up. And it could be okay. Yeah, we're gonna both be sad at some point. But marriage, you can't break that up unless you're fully getting a divorce. And I don't see myself getting a divorce unless I exuded all options.
Okay, that's a fair point.
So that's why I always ask that.
That's a fair point. Mm-hmm. All right, so I think the biggest thing is if anytime you put into any situation, whether it's a person or whether it's a business, whether it's an organization, you're going to have to put in shit that you're not going to get back from.
I agree.
Right? So it's like when you're in a relationship, though, that concept is addressed the least. It's like, and that was the whole point of the show. You don't know how many people that hit me and was like, yeah, but if why we can't work this out together? Well, look, there are certain things that this ain't about you.
Yeah, definitely.
You're involved, but it ain't about you.
I agree.
So that's the whole piece of the pie. Number one. Number two, the biggest concern was, well, what if you going down there to fuck something? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
That should be the least
it should. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and then number two, if you should take that two ways, because if they going down there to fuck something and they gonna fuck something off the strength that life is fucking you up, then that means you done lost two ways.
Yeah.
Because one, they want to fuck something else, or you ain't doing something that they want to fuck, and they gonna use the fact that all of this shit going on. You dig what I'm saying? Like, to go and fuck something. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, the third thing I took from that's biggest though, and Nick, don't get me wrong, every man ain't the same.
Right.
But I'm gonna keep it a brick with you. If I bring this as a concept to a woman that I need to go get some time, and she asks me if I want to get some room service and a massage, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to be thinking about fucking something. You dig what I'm saying? Right. And now again, every man's. I'm not saying I ain't gonna speak for men, because that's what most motherfuckers come. I ain't here for men. What I'm telling you is, for me and most of the men that I know, especially if this is like, if I really got to get away from this motherfucker, like, I ain't getting away from one woman to go to another woman
to get the same headache.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, if I need space, I need space for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I think that was. I think that was the biggest jewels of it. I think they all kind of tied in everything you're saying. So let me and this is where I always get all of the feedback, the pushback from. Mm-hmm. On the flip side of the question, because most times we talking about a man, because I'm a man. Okay. So if you're a woman and you come to me and you say, hey, look, you dig what I'm saying? Like, bro, my brother just died. Goddamn, the shit going on with my goddamn other son. Goddamn, with your stepson. Bruh, I goddamn the kids doing this bullshit. The car just fucked up and shit. Like, goddamn, the money, bruh. I'm fuck the beach. Say your people's got a property. Nobody lived there. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you just say, I'm going to my people's property and shit for the weekend and shit. And then bruh say to you, all right, well, look, all right, I'm going to get a bag. I'm coming with you.
I ain't invite you.
You dig what I'm saying? Right. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, right? Like,
I feel pushy, but sometimes you just need your own space.
Yeah, I mean, that's ain't that the thing? So all of that's where. Let me keep it a big with you. Every woman, and that's why I'm glad you're here. Every woman that gave me that pushback when I asked that question, it was like, oh, but no, wait, no, because No, you can't go with me. Like, wait, I don't go. But then if I go, what if you going to go fuck something? Look, no, that's my mama house though. I guess. You think I'm going to fuck somebody at my mama house? That's my mama. Stop.
I did some
you did go to fuck that shit, cut that shit out. You did go tell about what the fuck are we talking about for real? So already, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying it's kind of that. Like, you got to take yourself outside of something. Take your personal feelings outside of something that you really want something out of. You dig what I'm saying? Like you, I just don't see it working no other kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Now, the whole concept is, the first thing you're thinking about is that when your spouse says, I need some time and I'm going off to do X, Y, and Z, that he fucking on something.
Right.
Excuse me, I don't know if I can say all that.
You say whatever you want to say.
If you're going to fuck on something,
right,
that's not the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm thinking the weight of the world is on, especially if I'm already doing my part. Like if I'm already fucking on you on the regular, doing what I need to do. That's not the first thing that's coming to my mind, that you want to go off somewhere and cheat. And two, you can't control people's actions. People are going to do what they want to do. Like, so if you say, okay, baby, I need a trip without you to do X, Y, and Z, go have a good time. But if any given time I find out you did extra stuff on that trip without me, that I wouldn't be, then it's my turn to give the,
and you dig what I'm saying? So that's going to turn the way it turns.
That's it.
From that point, I'm not responsible for what I do. From there, how I decide to handle that. All right. So there was one other little key undertone in that episode that I got some pushback from, and it was about the etiquette of said trip, right? So while you there, right? Mm-hmm. If I answer me this, if while I go to this trip that I'm going to get my mental clarity from, right? And say I call you, this is after I checked in, right? I call you back in about an hour, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we talk for about an hour. Okay. And then I call you a little later on, about 5-6 hours later. Okay. And then I call you again about another 8 hours later. You dig what I'm saying? Like, is that okay?
I mean, long as you're still checking on the house, I'm fine, because I'm thinking if you got to call me every so many hours, what was the whole point of taking the trip?
I'm saying, hell no, that ain't okay. Hell no, that ain't okay. I mean, see, to me, that's my point. This is what I'm saying. You just called me 5 times in the last 12 hours, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so what the fuck are we doing right now?
I don't need all that.
But and even whether you need it, what the fuck did you go down here for?
Right.
And vice versa now. So while you're there, I don't get to call you. I'm not going to call you at all. Why?
Now, I don't know about that
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Okay. I'm not going to call you because you are getting your mental clarity. Yes? The minute if you give a shit about what's going on in this household, right? It's no way at some point you're not going to call. You dig what I'm saying? If you don't call the entire time you're there, that's the shit that gives me question as to what the fuck you was on when you get back to this bitch. You dig what I'm saying?
So it's the person who's on vacation that should be the one deciding.
Because ain't it right? I'm saying right. You dig what I'm saying? I just think the nuance in that is still that kind of got to be. You don't call me checking on what the fuck I'm doing, man. You know what I'm talking about, and vice versa. Like if this, you feel me? Yeah. What's going on, bro? Like, now don't get me wrong. Again, if you are my whole life, I'm your whole life. Again, I get it. I'm not saying you ain't supposed to call nothing.
Right.
But I ain't gonna call you because you supposed to be getting your shit together.
Right.
And if you get to calling me too much, I'm gonna tell you, hey, Bo, look.
Stop calling me.
We already broke, nigga, and you spending money we ain't fucking got. You know what I'm talking about? Like, so the fuck going on right now, brother? You better enjoy this shit. Like, what we doing for real?
That's true.
So again, I see that being very interesting, man. Again, y'all tap in with me, bro. Shout out to goddamn Wilkes. What up, my boy? You know what I'm talking about? Like, already. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mark, what up, Bubba? Hey, listen, y'all talk to me, man. Can you actually support somebody through this situation without getting your feelings in the way, regardless of... All right, one more before we go. Okay. Even, let's say the situation, it ain't the best. And let's say they done fucked on somebody before.
Okay.
Right? You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's an issue, a hurdle y'all had in the relationship before. Do they still get this same type of energy in terms of your support of them going and saying, hey, look, you dig what I'm saying? Like, you need to go. If you need to go, you need to go.
Okay. I always got questions.
Okay.
How long has the last... Okay. It's two ways I can look at this. One way is if we've worked back from the incident, I have to leave that in the past. I can't think about it no more. It's always going to be in the back of my mind, but at the same time, it's your responsibility to ensure me. Making sure I'm not having those thought patterns.
Right.
And then another thing is I need to know the scenario, because it could be where that trip could trigger her to say, okay, you might be going out there to fuck off, because every other time you say, oh, I need some space, you go off and then you do some dumb shit.
Right.
So it could be playing on that too. So it's two different ways I could go with it. Like if you play with my time and say, okay, I'm depressed and I need to go off on this.
But again, in context, this ain't something that's not verified. You watched all of these things play out.
Okay.
To this person. It ain't like That's where my point was from the last show. This is the thing. That's what I'm saying. That was my point was from the last show. Like I'm saying, you watched it. Does that still not it doesn't still validate the fact that they still need this space? And if let's be clear with you, if they was trying to go fuck on something, they wasn't gonna try to use that route. They was just gonna go fuck on something.
I mean,
you
agree.
dig what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying, you.
It depends on where the trip is.
I said we going to the beach. You going to the beach?
What beach?
He said,
it's different beaches, because you gonna be like, I'm going to the beach. You end up in the Bahamas.
He said the sand white over there. I went to the Bahamas real quick. You dig what I'm saying? Word, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I dig that. That's fair.
That's all I'm asking.
Fair point. Yeah, that's real.
But, it goes for the concept of everybody says making your spouse happy. You have to make yourself happy first.
That's a fact.
So, and that also plays in the mental space, where making sure your mental is straight and paying attention to those signs when you're looking at your spouse or with them or feeling their energy. Because if you love this person, you know.
Yeah.
It's no question. Like, if you off your game a little bit, I may be a day or two off, but I ain't let my man go a whole week.
Yeah,
and he walking around like this. And, what else going on? You know, so that's the thing for me. Then that's when the disconnect comes in more. So, like, what are you dropping the ball on?
Yeah, and it ain't the thing is that ain't even no disconnect. That's what them old folks say. See, is a hit dog that holler then. See, you feel away then because you do know you kind of been dropping the ball lately there. So this concept of him going where he going, gonna really strike a nerve when it shouldn't. But you triggered behind the shit because you know shit ain't really been handled there.
Right.
So that's just kind of fuel in the opposite direction of what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Ultimately the point was, and I think we can both kind of agree that you just need a whole sense of capacity, period, to be able to hold any of this shit, to hold life. That has nothing to do with the relationship. That has nothing to do with nothing other than experience and what you've been through and had to endure before.
Right.
Whether that had to do with relationships or not, you being through something that was uncomfortable and you had to make your way through it and make it comfortable.
Right.
That's what builds capacity, and that's the only thing that's really going to get you through the I hit the wall scenarios. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and somebody has to have the capacity to be able to support you.
Yeah.
If you're going through that shit, I got to be able to have the capacity enough in a relationship to say, all right, this ain't about me. And boy, you because I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna ask me the same question I ask you, because it works for men too. Listen, especially if you're a chick now. Look, all right, wait, that's my shit. And that's my fit. I done made my fit in there. That's my fit right there. Now you done gave that shit away one time. Now we ain't finna got that. Wait. Hell no, you dig what I'm saying? Like, but the same thing applies. It's like, hold on now, if I just watch you go through all this shit right here. All right, goddammit. Don't make me kill you when you get back to this bitch. But go ahead and go. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause I gotta really gut check myself and say that, okay, you being whatever the fuck you was that night, you did the shit you did, whatever I call you that night, you being that night, still doesn't invalidate the fact that you need some time right this moment. And in what way?
Then I got a question.
Okay.
Are men more forgiving on that
fuck?
See?
That ain't got shit to do with the conversation. That's what I'm saying. The fact that this still a us, bruh. That's the forgiving. That it don't get past that. You know what I'm talking about? That's like mourning a death after that. You just give me time to accept this shit over the years. Don't even talk about that motherfucking subject right there. You better Anyway,
you better suck it up and heal in the closet.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, baby, you better go get your goddamn toes done or something. Because I'll pay for that shit. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, bro, you get you a massage. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Bring your ass back here. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
and that's gonna be the difference.
That's most niggas. I'm gonna keep it a brick with you. Like, so again, I got a gut check. I gotta call a spade when we playing spades. Goddamn, that's what it is. Now you feel me? Like, so I'm not gonna just throw it at you and not goddamn take it. It is what it is. But I'm saying in both instances, it requires you to remove yourself, even when it's the most fucking uncomfortable, right? Because that's nigga, this shit we pass. We passed discomfort and talking about. We passed that. Yeah. We passed that. Goddamn. This is already rubbing the motherfucking road. This goddamn iron road right here, bro. So either way, I digress, man.
But I think that's why it's important to have that time in your relationship where you're spending time by yourself, she's spending time by herself, y'all spending time together.
Right.
And let that be it. Don't overcrowd somebody. Don't, always be on their neck and their back. Because I explain to my kids, I'm just not your parent. I'm still somebody else's friend. I'm still a child to somebody else. I'm a friend, a cousin. I'm all these avenues to other people. So that's a lot on one person. So go off and do your thing. If I can't trust you when you say, oh, I'm going off to do my thing, and you go off to do something else, like I said, then it's my turn to play.
Already. And that shit is a dub from there. Once my fit is broken, listen, that shit over. Hey, a nigga, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you something different, but bro, that was my fit. You're talking about like where I live, everybody else. Anyway, another conversation for another day. I'm talking about going into the week, this coming week. Tell us about Shawntel The Prototype, what she's got going on, and what we can look forward to for this brand and for this queen all together. What's going on?
Well, thank
what
you.
We got going on?
Well, as you guys know, I have my own podcast as well. It's called LoungingNLingerie. I'm definitely going to invite you guys on.
Already.
Y'all know y'all got to come in loungewear.
You know what I'm saying? I see what I'm saying. Hey, look, man. Already. You know what I mean? Already.
Sexy.
I don't wear my belly out, man. Listen, if my belly out, I got horrible intentions. I would not be there. You dig what I'm talking about? But I'll be there. I'm gonna be there. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I done had so many offers to come sit on the couch naked and be some
You see what I'm saying? Right. Word. We ain't even doing that. I'm about to act like we doing this show here. Cut that shit out. We not even anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Dig it.
It's a vibe though, so I'm definitely inviting y'all out. And of course, I'm always on my fitness tip, inspiring people just to get in the gym, take care of yourself, love who you are, and just live life, because that's all we got. We only got one life, and I take it day by day. I don't let the past stress me. Yeah. Just move one step at a time. That's all we got.
Dope shit, man. That's awesome shit, bro. So check this out, man. For me, going into the week, man, as y'all know, it's always the same vibes. We back to work, but one thing is for sure. I just wrapped up the summer, man, with all of the Kings, man, and this is a promising summer, man. All of them making a step in a positive direction, man, and it's humbling. It's a humbling spot to be in. It's good to watch, but at the same time, it doesn't give you any space to stay off of their ass. So I'm on their ass. You dig what I'm saying? Like, to make certain everything is everything. Right. So it's a great space to be in there. QUEZEE Second Perspective. I'm sorry, QUEZEE Perspective Intro, available all streaming platforms right now. It's time. Dope Ass Daddy, all by QUEZEE. Dope Ass Daddy, QUEZEE, featuring Rob Davis. Available all streaming platforms. Second Perspective coming very soon. Before we get out of here, we threw this thing out here a little while ago. I don't know whether we'll see you again.
Definitely. I'm definitely coming
back.
But
already, hopefully you grace the show again. To all the faithful few that been goddamn chopping in, y'all see we've been asking for a female panelist for the longest. You dig what I'm saying? It's Sunday. Asking, you shall receive. You dig what I'm saying? So we will see with your grace.
I'll be here. All
right, we'll see. Now we gonna see if this is Capadonna or not. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, cause you know how niggas do. She's beautiful, but she a nigga too. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, already. So we gonna see whether this is Captain America or not. But
it's gonna come through.
Already. Say less, man. Again, what is your name, Queen?
I am Shawntel The Prototype. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms with that same name: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, just all platforms, Pinterest. I tell people I'm everywhere you want to be.
I'm everywhere you trying to see.
That's
goddamn,
it.
Already. Well, that is what it is, man. And that is actually should be the link should be in the description. So if y'all want to check it out, y'all make sure y'all tap in. Yes. I'm Que Zee, ball buddy from the Berg with the beard. This is the ShellTalk Podcast, and we out here, beat out. Hey. Yes, sir. Go ahead.